Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Florida State's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella, he delivered. So elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Turning it on! They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Seminoles, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wants to throw on first down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. The Seminoles will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And they'll just down it right there. So Wake Forest offense will get the ball for the first time. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him, but Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
Right down the middle. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Let's take a second here and talk Wake Forest. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough, but it looks as if they won this battle with a commitment from a 3-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program, and he's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to start right away, and if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to be trying to find ways to get this 3-star the ball.
Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
And the Demon Deacons will bring the punt team onto the field. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Sets up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Noles come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Floats it out in space. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be third and long. A strike downfield. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs.
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down. They were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Took a shot as he threw. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it.
And I like the job by this defense. Seeing the play action, reading it, reacting to run, then you got to convert to a pass rush. They do a really good job of it. Get to the quarterback and hit him as he's throwing the football.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. And you don't want to start this game with 2 straight punts. Big third down opportunity coming here. Back to pass. It's Mung. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down at the 44-yard line. It'll be fourth down, but this might be prime go-for-it territory. Punt is in the air. Now on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. And the Noles line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude on the ground.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. First play of the period, first down here. The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes.
Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. The Demon Deacons look to keep this drive humming. To throw, it's Mung. They'll run the screen. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Leaves it with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
On third down, he drops to throw. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going down 3-0. At the 35, he's loose. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
That is such a good run. I'll tell you, if you're going to put on a Seminole helmet, you better be dangerous with the ball in your hands at the running back position, right? You think back to the late, great Bobby Bowden. He was always able to recruit a difference maker at that position. He would have loved to have this guy in his offense because it feels like he can score a touchdown every single time he has the ball.
They'll go to the ground. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. There he goes. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. And the Seminoles pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He'll do it himself. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Seminoles!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Now backed up in their own end, it's third and long. Scanning the field, it's Mung. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
How great is it if you're a defensive coordinator that you know I can put 6 DBs on the field in my dime package and I can still get home rushing 4. My guys up front are better than your guys, and we're going to go prove it. And they did just that.
He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The give to the back. Got the first down and more. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Seminoles just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Get it out on the screen. Breaks into the open. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. The Seminoles will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Finds his big tight end. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, no! They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time. But when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, David, that they're able to score some points, and you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously
quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Back to throw, it's Mung. He lost one down the sideline. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Demon Deacons send out the punt unit. Just needs a crack to get a return. He gets a block. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. He's got it on the right. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He stopped at the 27-yard line. Needed a little bit more to pick up that 1st down. And now they have a decision to make. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Back to throw, it's Mung. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Florida State. How about this defense taking one back to the house? The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in Tallahassee going on. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Doak Campbell Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Seminoles will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll open this third quarter with a run. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day.
Hey, coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
And he's brought down after a nice game. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. DB's right up on the receivers. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Quick release on the RPO. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Got him downfield. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Demon Deacons are flying down the field. Wants to keep it in the air. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
You got to give this defense a ton of credit because they watch the film. They watch this offense go up and down the field. This QB throw multiple TDs their last game out. Didn't allow a TD pass in the first half. And here they are in the second half doing a nice job defending the deep ball.
Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down. And the Demon Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds a soft spot in the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Working that left side now. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for a man. It's Mung. Makes the grab. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Off the play fake. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on 4th down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
The Noles can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quarterback on the keeper. Plows through the defense.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the 1st down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the 1st down marker is.
Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. And the Noles with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Rides the back on the option, the give. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looking pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on 3rd down expecting him to get the ball again.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Seminoles will try to pin them back with the punt. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. The hand to the running back. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. The Demon Deacons have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to throw, it's Mung. Throws to the back. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly, and that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the 2nd half to throw any completions.
He's got it. Slips through the line. Makes the tackle. Really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. The give on the inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. And the Seminoles will punt this one away. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Gonna have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, it's Mung. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Demon Deacons will send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll field it close to the 50. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but, man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Got it in the middle. It's Peters. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6. And the Seminoles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Give to the running back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. The Seminoles line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. The RPO, it's complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Tight end finds a soft spot. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
That just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. The give to the fullback. Touchdown Seminoles! And they take it in for 6 more points. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And he makes the extra point. You know what? That's a bit of a trick play. Give it to the big guy. Let him tote that rock to the house.
It's a trick in college football now to even have a fullback in the game. Give it to the big fella. I tell you what, that's like tackling a tree stump. All legs, just big, stocky guy. Get in the end zone.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Rides to back and leaves it. Turning it on. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The Demon Deacons, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Might as well give it to him again. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
That How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like